Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you the one thing that has completely changed my life. Before we dive into today's lesson, I want to offer you a free video training on how to reprogram your subconscious mind. You can grab it in the link below the description box and also directly on my website, heatherhakes.com. Today, I'm sharing with you the one thing you need to start implementing into your life to create the change that you seek. Something I teach my one-on-one coaching clients is what I call a morning manifesto. So today, I want to share with you the power of morning rituals, daily routines, living mindfully and intentionally. But I'm specifically going to share with you what I have been doing. And I just back at it recently and I was like, holy shit, look at everything that has come to fruition, what I have manifested into my life, because I choose every single day to be a conscious creator of my reality rather than living by default. And this is the power you have too. So, if you're new to this, a morning manifesto is simply something I've written out. It's also known as scripting, but it's something I wrote out. And I got very specific on a piece of paper. And I did this at the beginning of the year. So in January, and I wrote out, the travels that I went on, the money that I made, my social media presence, different projects, different experiences that I wanted to have. But I wrote them in present tense. Now, let me explain to you why this is important. Your mind does not know the difference between imagination and reality. Something Bob Proctor always preached was that everything is created twice, once in the imagination, once in 3D. And guess what? Your mind does not know the difference between what is called in science mental rehearsal versus the real thing. Now, we know athletes do this, and anybody who's really good in their field, they are constantly mentally rehearsing or visualizing their end goal. So let's get back to the morning manifesto. Now, what I do each morning as part of my morning ritual after meditation, I then read my morning manifesto. And here's what it does. Number one, it helps me control my thinking, my focus, where I want it to go. It's very forward focused. And the most important thing, I am combining this is what Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches. I'm combining these clear intentions, these tangible goals and metrics that I desire with the feelings of already having them. Now, I actually learned this from Neville Goddard first. Neville Goddard teaches that you have to live from the end of your desire, not thinking of your desire. So, not thinking of a relationship you want, not thinking of that job or money or a travel, but literally living from the end, already feeling as though it's yours, as though you already went to Italy, or that you're already in that relationship, that you've already hit that milestone that you're thinking about. And the purpose of this is because when you're thinking and feeling from the end, life starts conspiring in your favor in ways you could not have imagined it. And that's how you, quote, manifest your reality. I want to be super crystal clear that this is not about fake it until you make it. This is about embodying it until you become it. This is embodiment until you experience it. Because if you fake it till you make it, there's a disconnect. There's not an alignment in that thinking and feeling. And what I did just in the last couple of weeks, I read through my manifesto, and as things have happened, I do a green check mark because, again, that's helping giving my brain and my mind confidence and like, yes, I can do it, and creating momentum. And I'm like, this stuff really works. And I want to help you do this too. So, the one thing that I'm really trying to impress on you is the power of mental rehearsal, the power of visualization. Now, there are two prime times you can do this every single day. And that's what I want to share with you. So, whether you do this in the morning or whether you do it in the evening, let me explain the prime times to do this to get the most benefit out of this exercise. What I'm talking about is the prime time when you're in theta brainwave state. Let me explain this. The different brainwave states at a very high level. When you are alert, when you are up and moving all day long, you are moving in beta brainwave state. When you come home or in the evening and you're kind of chilling and relaxing, you move into alpha. When you're getting ready for bed and kind of feeling drowsy and fatigued, you're in theta. And this is the prime opportunity on how to reprogram your subconscious mind. This is when you can get past the analytical mind and using your conscious mind, 5% of the picture during this theta brainwave state. That is how you can impress onto the subconscious mind your actual desires. But you're impressing combining two things, the clear intention and the emotion. Now, by doing this in that prime state, morning and evening, you become a much more powerful and conscious creator of your reality. So I'm, several months into this year, but many things have come about. And I do this often. I've also created what I call a manifesto movie. Dr. Joe Dispenza calls it a mind movie. But what I've done, I've taken it a step further to really embed into my mind what I want to experience. And again, using the emotions and the feelings. But I've created a movie on my phone. It's super easy using my iMovie. And I found pictures and quotes and scenes. And I've taken, what I want my YouTube channel to look like and my bank statements to look like and experiences that I want to have. And I watch this mind movie in the morning and in the evening. And again, I'm combining these pictures, these images, these scenes, these experiences with already feeling grateful, abundant, empowered, in love, whatever those end emotions are, I'm feeling them now. And it's so exciting to see all these different things come to fruition. I'm not efforting, I'm not struggling, I'm not hustling, and I'm not grinding. And that's what I want you to know. If you truly want to step into your highest power and you want things to come effortlessly and with ease, and they can, it's all about the energy and the frequency you are putting out. I love how Wayne Dyer said, "We don't attract what we want, you attract what you are." And that's why it's so important to start thinking and speaking and acting and feeling like the person that you want to become. So here's what I want you to know. Despite your current circumstances, whether it's your health, your finances, relationships, your mental state, it doesn't matter your current circumstances, because your current circumstances, the money in your bank account, the people in your circle, are simply a reflection of your past thinking and being. So if you want to change the future, you have to change how you are thinking and feeling and showing up in life. Now, practicing this twice a day, this is all about consistency is key, right? Tony Robbins says consistency is the mother of skill. You can't half-ass this. You can't do it when it's convenient. This is about showing up for yourself because you know the power of conscious creation. Now, if this is something new to you, here's what I would offer and where to begin. Where do you even start with this stuff? Number one, you have to start getting clear on what you want. What do you want your home to look like, your business, your finances, your relationship, your health? Get really clear on what you want that to look like, and then put it into play. Write out this manifesto, create your own mind movie, but mentally rehearse, visualize these scenes, the end result right here, right now, and then watch the universe surprise you. Let life surprise you. Now, here's what most humans do. You get too hung up on trying to make it happen, and that's manic manifesting. The how and the when are never your job. The what is. And I've done this time and time again, especially with money, because it's most tangible. So I offer start there. If this is new to you, start there. But I got really clear on a dollar amount I wanted to manifest into my life. Now, I didn't dictate how it had to come. I just got really clear on that dollar amount. And then every single morning, I mentally rehearsed and I felt as though I was already $10,000 richer. I had the excitement and the gratitude of, holy, this really works, feeling the 10 grand. And guess what? When I did that experiment, I did not manifest $10,000. I manifested $10,600. Now, I have gone on to do this to much higher amounts, $25,000 and more. Because the thing is, as Abraham Hicks says, it's as easy to manifest a castle as it is a button. The point is, there's one formula, there's one process. You get clear on what you want. You mentally rehearse and visualize and feel as though it's already yours. And then you get out of the way and you let the how, the opportunities, the synchronicities come to you. So, your takeaway today is to get clear on what you want. And those prime opportunities every single day, twice a day, morning when you're first waking up in the morning, and in the evening when you're going to bed, when you're in that theta brainwave state. That's when you want to impress onto your subconscious mind what you want to experience in your life. And remember, combine it with the feeling, the emotion you will have when it's already yours. I would love to hear from you. Comment below. What is the one thing you're going to experiment with this? Is it money? Is it your health? Is it relationships? What is it that you want to bring into your experience? Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you're the first to know when new videos drop, and give me a thumbs up. I'll catch you on the next video.